I've had this idea for a couple of years. I live right beside the canal. I've always thought on a sunny day, don't know if you can see through the window, but those are blue skies out there. I've always thought, like, there's never any police or any, you know, adult supervision going on the canal. Why not go sell some paintings on the canal? This week is about getting outside my comfort zone. So this is something that like makes me slightly scared and awkward and nervous, which is why I think I should do it. I said in another video, beyond fear lies freedom is an expression that I really like and I like to bear in mind sometimes. So I've made myself this little sign. It says frame paintings, £30. And then in smaller print it says, ask me if you'd like something free. Still like 45% of me who thinks just don't bother going because I'm scared. But it's 2 p.m. now. Why not just go sit by the canal for an hour? I've got a little camping table I might bring. Don't know how I'm going to carry all this shit actually, but anyway, let's see what happens. Mission accomplished. I did the thing that I was afraid to do. Mission less accomplished. Nobody even came close to interacting or having a real close look at the art. Maybe 3 people walked by and said, oh, that's cute, which I felt a bit like a child with a lemonade stand. But the important thing is I did what I was scared to do. And that's what this week's about. So I'm pleased with myself for that. And I also have had some ideas. So I think there's still potential. So much footfall going past. But I think for the next time, I'm going to try and make a sign that says like pop-up art gallery. I also think having someone there with you, or a couple of people ideally, who can kind of interact, make it seem less scary for someone to come up and take a look. But yeah, pop-up art gallery. Watch this space. Some sunny day on the canal soon. Back home. Now, there's a bit more painting to do today, but first I'm going to do a bit of cleaning, bit of hoovering. Probably doesn't make for great vlog content, but we'll find out. Also putting this spray can back away because I would never do anything illegal like graffiti on the streets or whatever, but would never incriminate myself on YouTube. Bit of hoovering, bit of cleaning the house, finish a pink painting, and then I need to take my photographs of the paintings to send to the coffee shop, which hopefully receives the art a bit better than the canal did today. We'll find out. If they don't, they're lost. On to the next one. We're not getting deterred this year. This year is about perseverance and success. Let's clean. Alright, that's done. Definitely didn't make good vlog content. But up next, finishing this painting, which trying to make look something a bit like this painting. I'm afraid I'm going to make a mess because it involves paint splatting and I don't really know where to do it, but we'll figure it out. Okay, that camera is placed very precariously. I'm pretty nervous. I haven't painted. I did 2 paintings like that, both of which, well, one of which sold, one of which my girlfriend called dibs on. And I haven't painted one since, so I don't really remember how to. From what I recall of painting these style paintings, it's about blobbing bits of paint down the center line, which then I get the palette knife and we move them around. I think that might be too much blue. Who knows? I can also add some of this. You also kind of need to be somewhat quick, I think, because I think the paint, if you leave it too long, will sort of dry in where it is, especially some of the smaller blobs, which I'm doing here. So that's also something to consider. Bit of gold and a bit of white, and then I've got a little bit of this light blue I'm gonna try. Oh shit, I've literally just hoovered in here, as you've seen, and I'm already getting fucking dry paint everywhere. Shite. I think I've fucking massively over egged the amount of paint I've included on this canvas, but let's find out. The only thing left to do now is to spread the paint. God, this feels like something I should have practiced a bit before I've done it, but actually, nah. Just painting, isn't it? Don't be stressing like that. Enjoy it, baby. Okay, here we go. It's actually looking quite tasty. All right, I have the camera set up here. As precarious as it is, it hasn't fallen over yet, so I thought I'd commit to the bit, stay here, and do some splatting here. Gonna start with some blue. Isn't really gonna contrast too heavily from what's there, but I think a few splats will add to the vibe. Oh God. Just adding a few splats here got me pretty excited about this painting. I think it's going to be a banger. This is a lovely yellow I've got myself here. And it's going to look great just splatting all over this painting. Sorry, I don't know what's happening to my voice here. Getting a bit overexcited with the paint splatting. We're going to do black and white next. What a classic combination. Like the old movies. Oh god, I don't know if I've got enough black here for the splatting. Not really. We got some black out there in the end, bit of white next. Alright, last two splat colours. Red and then gold. I think this red's really going to make it pop. Don't know whether to absolutely fucking hammer it on or try to be a bit reserved. See where the mood takes me. Based on this brush, I think the answer is hammer it on. Oh yeah. Last splats, El Goldio. It's Peruvian for gold, I think. Here's a quick view of where it's ended up. Give you the full length shot in a minute. Here is the final piece. And all that's left now to do is photograph this, a few other paintings, and then email them to that coffee shop I was talking to the other day. Let's hope Art Bangs appears in that coffee shop soon. And if not, again, doing things that make me uncomfortable. That is the name of the game. And who cares about the outcomes? If you do enough things that make you uncomfortable, that aren't weird, you know, I was probably going to get better. So let's take some photographs of some art. Woo! Here's the selection that we're going to photograph. Really hope AI can help me get the backgrounds out of these pictures so I can just send clean pics of the paintings. It's always been an area I've struggled with, is photographing the art and getting like decent pictures. Don't know if what I'm doing here is even the right shit to be doing, but it feels like I'm near a window with some natural light, which I think is advisable when trying to get good pics. Don't know if this one's good enough for the coffee shop list. Don't think it is. TBH. Fucking love this one though. Which way up does it go? Nice big one. God, I fucking love this one so much. Photographs done, time to write an email. It's the end of my day, and in fact, it's the end of my Sunday, so it's the end of my weekend. The last few days, I've been vlogging every day. Don't know how that's going to go, getting back into the routine of the work week. I was obviously in New York before, and then flew back, worked on Friday, but I was working from home. Going to be in the office tomorrow. We'll see if I can keep the vlogging momentum alive into next week. Fingers crossed. I'm going to try not fixate on doing it every day, but I would love to be able to do 5 days a week, because that just feels like, why make one a week when you can make 5 a week? You know what I mean? Why not? I failed at trying to consistently do 1 a weght, so the obvious solution is do 5 a week. I'm just chilling on the couch here at the end of the day. There is that pink painting I did. I really like it. I'll actually give you a little close up because it's looking nice now it's dried. Obviously there's a bazillion other paintings there as well. Johnny Coughlin, if you're watching, that painting belongs to Martha. That's a private conversation. I'll flip the camera back again. This is what I'm doing at the moment, watching Stephen Bartlett's vlog, getting some vlog inspiration. Just reflecting on the past few days. I really wasn't joking when I said, I've got another thing I'm going to say in a minute as well about New York. But I wasn't joking when I said I was inspired by New York when I was in New York. I think it's also to do with my birthday. I turned 35 on the 8th of May, and I think that always gets me going as well, to be like, oh damn, what am I doing with my life, kind of getting into old habits or whatever. So feeling motivated, feeling energized, and feeling like I want to start executing and really make something of this one life I've got. So let's see what we can do. But yeah, the discomfort I did, went to the coffee shop. That's something I've thought about for ages and haven't done, kind of let the fear get a hold of me and didn't do. And then the same thing for going, I'm still embarrassed, going and setting up a little shop, lemonade stand for paintings on the canal. But I think I just don't care about the outcomes. I also emailed the coffee shop today with a selection of the paintings, and I'm like, I just don't care if they don't want the paintings, they don't want the paintings. That's like their prerogative. But I've done the things to put myself in the position to succeed, even when it felt uncomfortable. So I'm pleasing myself for doing that. And then the last thing before I go to end this week, let me pull up YouTube Studio. And this video, you may recognize the thumbnail if you watched another video the other day, or maybe I haven't posted that video. Oh yeah, well, this is coming anyway. I think I talk about this thumbnail in one of the videos that I may not have posted at the time of filming this, but by the time you're watching this, I will have posted, so you may have seen it. And you can see here, ranking by views, 1 of 10. Don't know if you can actually see that, but that means it's performing the best out of the last 10 videos I've posted for this time. It's been live for a day and 11 hours, and it's got 128 views. Like most of the videos I posted have like 50 to 80 or to 100 views kind of thing. So in fact, in less than 2 days, it's already got more than that. Also got me excited. The eBay guitar I ordered also fell through, so I need to find a new guitar. That's on the to-do list for this week. I want to get that guitar by end of week so I can start on that project. Make sure you're subscribed. If you've watched this far in the video, I love you so much. You're a legend. And you're going to have a great day and a great week and a great month and a great year. I can just sense it. Alright? Love you. Bye.